Hello guys, JFish90, just wearing this motorcycle to home and keep myself. Just got a little thing, my bike's reached over 200 miles. Trying to make this video real, there's a little but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's still strong. I know it's a little cold. I'm using one glove one-handed so I can grip this camera easily, but I dropped this bike, and the first thing I like about this is so well armored. I mean, I dropped it really hard too. Hold on. Stupid. Really scratched my peg. It hardly, like I dropped it and it hardly did anything to my peg. It hardly did any damage to my peg. This thing is well armored. I think it's like aluminum steel alloy. And my connections are still strong here in my bike. Right on eco mode because I'm in this park, as you can see. Then there's pedal assist 1, 2, 3, uses the racer mode, and then the regenerative mode. I think that's what this is. I'm gonna put on eco to be safe. Oh wow, someone's off-roading. Oh wow, someone's off-roading. Just trying to get it real low so I don't get their plate number or anything. Yeah. Someone's off-roading, it's alright. I can always blur that part out if I have to. They're not gonna know anyway. Yeah. She's still shifting like a dream. The suspension's really good too, like I'll go over this. It bounces slightly, but it's really strong, it's shock absorbent, so it's really good. The easiest way to get to uptown is like through the Harrison Street area. Yeah, so I enjoy this bike overall. You know, I waxed the paint, so it's just I clean it off with some car soap or whatever, and it's just good. Yeah, this turtle wax, I waxed it. If you've been watching me on this, man, I'm gonna put a link to everything that I do, so you guys know how I've been maintaining this. You can see kind of the wax through the camera lens of my video, how shiny it is because of the wax. So I'm just, I do like the speeds that it shifts. I'll just show you. As you can see, I got ABS. They're really solid brakes, and at the higher you know, I rode this to Nebraska, and a lot of people want me to be Mumen Rider, and I definitely will. Want to get me like more of a Mumen Rider looking bike. I'll have to find a really good one to use, that way I can get to the con and back home or something. Not just because it's cool, but because it's actually practical. So yeah, it's just a solid piece of bike overall. You know, the paint's pretty strong too. You know, I got a couple of wax scratches, clear coat wax scratches. So at Nebraska, what I really liked is a lot of people at the end of the night, they were cheering, Mumen Rider, Mumen Rider, when I left the whole convention. And I had like only 3 bar of battery on this, like less than 30%. And I made it home because I put it on the power saving mode. Low voltage battery at 40 volts. So the low volting, even though it accelerates slightly slower and there's a little delay, it gets me much further range. And like this, I can get like 50, 60, 70 miles of range easily if I ride conservatively like this. So yeah, it's really awesome, you know. And I was talking to my buddy Dean, a couple other friends, and they want to see me do Mumen Rider too. And I'm definitely glad that I got something like this so I can do that constantly. Probably gonna get a bike that looks more like Mumen Riders. Probably ride it off as a business vehicle. But yeah, you know, it's really cool. And I can get to places easily if I go to like that little Harrison Street, or if I go on the trails, even though I gotta be on eco mode. I did it focus. Yeah, if I put on eco mode, I can get it there. So, a couple things about me. I just got updates. I got a new job as a warehouse assembler. Again, I'm not going to say name company. Nothing gets them, you know, and nothing gets my previous jobs or anything. Again, trying to be professional, not get sued here. Not going to say anything bad about them. It'll speak for itself. You know, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to work, do my thing, so I can support my family, my fans, people like you that actually deeply support me, support my community. And yes, I'm still going to support Love Beyond Colors. You know, I am going to link that Instagram page in the info. And the reason I'm joining because I want to help Mr. McClough and his family and racial oppression and support racial unity for all, you know. You know, and be open that, you know, no matter what someone's sexual orientation is, even the cheese pizza people will just say that. Even though they're sick in the head, I'm still going to respect them. They just got to choose to change on their own. Again, I'm not trying to make this video about sex. For me, I personally like an e-bike because it's just a more practical way of getting around like tight spaces. I got this because in the dash car and I need a parking space practical to have like voice actors from like, you know, Sword Art Online, that new Ninja Turtles, JoJo's there, Part 5 was there, let me think. Yeah, all the JoJo's, One Punch Man, Season 2. So yeah, but and plus a bunch of famous self-employed people were there too. So I look at this bike; it's really practical. Now it's got a quick charger upgrade, which I'm gonna get. Like it charges this like in an hour, like 30 minutes an hour. It's already almost full battery. Like it is so faster than the home charger because I gotta wait like 5-7 hours. But the 8 amp charger is just so much faster. You can use it on any bike, not just the one I got, but any bike that can take that charger, you know. Because what I like about the bike company I'm with is they support other companies' products, which is awesome. They support aftermarket upgrades. That's why I like this bike, because that's what I like about it, you know. Definitely looking forward to getting a Mumen Rider bike like him. I could really see him ride an electric bike, you know, just like if he got like tired in battle or something. I think that'd be cool, you know. The show, season 3, he's riding like an electric assist bike, you know, but he's still like yielding to people and being nice and all that, and still, you know, I think that'd be a cool little, you know, character upgrade, character development moment there for Mumen Rider in One Punch Man season 2. I mean 3. Season 2 of One Punch Man overall was kind of a weaker season. It was okay. I did like the monster organization in Garo, but I just felt just kind of forced. That's how I felt. I just felt some of it was forced, like with Blizzard, Tornado, Tatsumukami's sister, the terrible Tornado sister. Yeah, but I did like the nihilistic attitude of Garo, kind of a nihilist. And the S-rank monsters. Yeah. You know, again, I'm just riding this park because I just want to get out, you know, do more stuff with it. Yeah, this bike is just a beast overall, you know. I have hardly any problems with it. I even dropped it throttle side, and it still works. Hold on, see if I can record this real quick. Don't worry, I'm not going to go super fast. I'm just going to do this. Okay. Alright, I'm not supporting reckless riding, people. And it's pretty well balanced. Even at the higher speeds, I don't feel like I'm losing balance at all. I got one hand on this bike holding this camera, and I don't feel like I'm going to fall over. And I like that the bike's not too close to my knee. If I do, I just go back on this banana seat. And I like this seat too. It's super comfortable. Yeah, so I got in this because of e-bike reviews. Having with those guys, e-bike school, having with those guys too. But yeah, this overall, this is just a fun little, you know, a big boy, my first big boy e-bike. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head home here. But thank you all for watching this little video. Thank you all for supporting me. Hope you all do well in your crafts, whatever craft it is. I don't care if it's cutting hair, computer programming, writing books, or doing screenwriting, or selling shirts or whatever. You know, I support your craft as long as it's legal. I hope you all are having a super lit day. God bless you all, and stay super lit. God bless.